great life up until 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
So what happened 2.5 years ago?
So what was I? Lost my train of thought there. I'll catch it. But 2.5 years ago, we were down in San Diego. It was our anniversary. And we were staying at, I think, the Hyatt or something like that over there down by the harbor. And we were big runners, and we loved to run all the time. And so we went for a run that morning, and I noticed something in my chest. Like, why am I having trouble breathing? We just did a 5K like a month ago. So I just kind of, it'll go away. So we went to dinner that night and a comedy show. And then we had to go up these stairs that connected Petco Park with the hotel. And I was so winded, and I'm in shape, at least in terms of cardiovascular stuff. I was so winded, I go, something's wrong. And I didn't really want to say a whole lot. Kind of got through the weekend, and then I think the next week we were working out on the treadmill. I almost fainted. So she's like, you better go to the doctor. And so they diagnosed me with walking pneumonia, and then gave me all these antibiotics, which is, I believe, what started what disease that I have right now. And then I said, this isn't working. And they decided to re-diagnose me with regular pneumonia, and then gave me more of the same medication but stronger. Nothing. And so then we decided it's got to be something different. So I had a CAT scan done, and they recommended I go see a pulmonologist.
And at this point, is your mind thinking cancer or anything like that?
I'm not sure what to think, because I'm just thinking it's going to be pneumonia. They'll give me medication and it'll be gone. But the doctor came in with this 3D scan of my lungs, and it showed scarring in it, like I'd been a smoker, and I've never been a smoker really. Said, have you ever heard of interstitial lung disease? And I said, no, it doesn't sound good. And his bedside manner at that point was, you've got it, there's no cure for it. And so it just left us devastated, going, well, what do we do with this? And so we started researching. And later on, I was finally diagnosed with a disease called scleroderma, and it's called systemic scleroderma, which connects organs to that same disease. And it attacked my lungs, which created the scarring.
So it's not cancer.
It's not cancer.
It's scarring in the lungs.
In the lungs. But that's just one of the byproducts of the scleroderma, which is a overproduction of collagen in your body, creates a lot of inflammation. And so that was the start of, okay. And then we found out scleroderma, there's no cure for it. They usually gave people 5 years. And the way I feel today, way more than 5 years.
Yeah?
So, yeah. I think doctors are just educated guessers.
Right.
And I just don't believe that. And as a result, I think I'm going to live as long as I'm supposed to. So.
Because God's word says differently, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I've held on to his promises as a result.
That's awesome.
So it's been a long 2.5 years trying to figure out, first off, what you had.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we did the research.
Right.
And mostly, when I say we,
Yes, sir.
me, just because that's my personality.
You're going to research the hell out of that, aren't you? Yeah.
I need to find the answer to everything.
Yeah.
If you can't tell me, we don't know. I'm like, no, there's a reason, for what you have. We've got to figure it out. So many tests, lots of tests and lots of research, and me constantly on email with the doctors. We have Kaiser, so there's lots of pros and cons with Kaiser, but one of the pros is there's an email system. So you can email the doctors and ask them questions, and they get back to you. So, they all don't like me. Let's put it that way. I'm kidding. They do like me. But
You're the squeaky wheel, though.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely. And he's still getting